All right, just a little short tweet, 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 a tweet. And then we'll be on our way. We're gonna start our prologue quest um, with Kalima. And we're gonna take her through. She's a red guard. I want to see how this goes because with my different characters, I did choose different options with the main quest of the story. This will be a spoiler. If you've not done the main quest, you may not understand too much about Sai Sahan. And I would recommend you try to get that done before you pick up this quest to understand how much it means for these characters from the main quest to reappear in our gameplay. And just setting up a tweet here. Stay there. And hopefully I got my thing done here. And got my copy paste going on that. Okay, got that going. Let's see. And then I don't know if, well, I was going to post maybe. I don't know if, yeah, all right. I'll just leave it at that. We'll be doing the tweets and the discords, and we should be ready to go. So what I'm going to do is start with this prologue quest for Dragonhold DLC that's coming out. The prologue quest is available to all persons in the game. And if you haven't done the main quest, you might be a little confused about this guy, Sai Sahan, that we're going to meet. Now, here we go. Okay, so I've got a quest, we've got a letter. Blade Master Kasura has agreed to search a nearby Dragon Guard tomb for a former student interested in finding some way to fight back against the dragons and elsewhere. I agreed to help her in this endeavor. Kasura requested that I meet her in one of the nearby cities, and I should head there now. So where are we going? Oh, gee. Right in here somewhere. I tend to do my quests streams in story mode where I will read out the dialogue. Well, they usually, this is voice acted, so the dialogue is actually voiced. Oh, where am I supposed to go? It's not there. But I will respond. Okay, so we actually have to go to Daggerfall. Okay. And then this is Kalima. This is my second created character after the launch. The first character, of course, was the beta character that I carried over. And I did level that character up to max level. And promptly did not play her anymore. Because she was a Wood Elf Templar, and definitely at that time it was not a good choice. So, Daggerfall. This is where we have to go. We have to go in there. Oh, we're going to the tavern. So Kalima is in this game, she is a red guard. And spoiler alert, in the main quest line, towards the end, you have to pick one of the 5 companions to sacrifice, and it's not Abner Tharn. Sorry. He would have been my first pick. So, we had to choose one of our friends to sacrifice, and it was between the Prophet, Sai Sahan, and Lyris. And Sai Sahan and Lyris were a love item. And the Prophet was pretty much probably the real guy responsible for a lot of trouble. But Kalima chose to sacrifice Lyris. She's one of, I think there's only 2% of the population in this game chose to sacrifice Lyris. And this is one of them. So I'm trying to see if they've taken into account any of your choices made during the main quest line. Because Sai Sahan might treat her differently. I would expect him to treat her differently than if she had picked the Prophet, for instance. Okay, we're going up here.
It is good to see you again, warrior. I want to thank you once more for protecting our abbey the night that Manimarco attacked. The fire of my gratitude still burns bright. But I digress. I have need of your aid once more.
This has something to do with the Dragon Guard.
Quite correct. A former student requires my assistance, but I cannot do what is necessary on my own. Fighting the dragons that plague elsewhere seems an impossible task, but the Dragon Guard once successfully hunted them. We seek their wisdom.
And you hope to find this wisdom in a tomb?
Tombs. I will search one, you the other, using this Dragon Guard seal. The seal will activate 3 glyphs, which, in turn, will reveal the entrance to the tomb. Between the 2 of us, I pray we find the wisdom my student requires. Will you help me?
I'll take the seal and help you. How do I find these glyphs?
Find the 3 glyphs in the Shrieking Scar. Let me mark the locations on your map, along with where I think the hidden tomb lies. I prepared notes as well. Feel free to take them with you.
How did you become an expert on the Dragon Guard?
Expert? Far from it. I started looking into the history to help my former student. The recent Dragon Guard were defenders of the Emperor. But according to legend, in the distant past, they hunted dragons nearly to extinction.
Where are the Dragon Guard now?
When the last emperor of the Riemann dynasty was assassinated, the Dragon Guard were disbanded. Various emperors in the intervening years have formed their own versions to add legitimacy to their rule, but they were never the same.
Tell me more about the Dragon Guard seal.
It's an heirloom my former student provided. It contains a minor enchantment that reveals hidden glyphs. I imagine it was once used as a way to pass along secret information. Now, we will use it to find the hidden Dragon Guard tombs.
Who is your former student, and where are they now?
We can discuss that later. Right now, we have our own tasks to accomplish. Remember, the dragons are already loose and elsewhere. Just know that my former student seeks a way to fight those great beasts before the damage they inflict cannot be undone.
Okay. Right, I'm going to get rid of the pet. The pet is very cute, but he's flying around in front of my screen while I'm trying to talk to people, and that's very rude. We're going to find a different pet that will not get in our way. Alright. Let's go with... Yeah. So many pets. Alright, Kalima, which one do you want to hang out with? Let's do something tiny and out of the way. We have a butterfly. Let's do one. Do the little fennec fox. Alright, see, he won't be in the way. Alright, so here's some notes. Legends of the Dragon Guard can be found throughout Tamriel. They reportedly developed dragon hunting weaponry and techniques, and it was by their blades that the dragons became almost extinct in our lands. Unfortunately, the Great Dragon Guard, Order of Old, has long since been disbanded. If I am to gain their wisdom, it must be from the histories, documents, and artifacts they left behind. I believe I have discovered 2 Dragon Guard tombs, fairly close together. It was common for soldiers to be buried with their personal possessions, which I hope will provide the information we seek. Each journal I find, each relic I uncover, provides another tool to aid us against the dragons invading elsewhere. Both tombs seem to be protected by a powerful magic, which hides the entrances from sight. Luckily, my former student was able to find a journal describing Dragon Guard burial practices. It outlines the custom of placing 3 glyphs near a tomb's entrance, which will activate in the presence of a Dragon Guard seal. These 3 glyphs should provide the key to the entrance to the tomb. However, both tombs are located in perilous locations. I worry that visiting both will take up far too much time, and my Abbey students await me back in Hammerfell. For this task, I require the aid of another. This helper must locate the northern, southern, and eastern glyph, then use what they find to open the tomb. I also came across a most curious phrase. I am certain it is integral to entering the tomb, though I am unsure how. It is my hope that once the entrance is revealed, the phrase's meaning will also become clear. With our blades, honor is sealed. With bravery, the way is revealed. Oh. I think I'm a little nervous. It's been a long time since Kalima's met Sai Sahan, and I know he's at the end of this somewhere.
Once you determine the nature of the 3 glyphs, I'll answer what I can, but understand that my knowledge is based mostly on theory and conjecture. We seek hidden glyphs that will help us open Dragon Guard tombs. At least, that is my hope.
I think what's going on is I have Discord open on this computer, which shouldn't be. So I'm gonna have little things popping up, which is gonna be annoying. Let me do a real quick doohickey to stop that. I'm gonna transition the screen to something just to cover it up. Alright, no more of that. Okay. Now we're back to normal. We shouldn't have any more Discord pop-ups on my screen. Okay. So, there's more questions.
Once you determine the nature, I'll answer what I can, but understand that my knowledge is based mostly on theory and conjecture. We seek hidden glyphs that will help us open Dragon Guard tombs. At least, that is my hope.
And what do the glyphs do exactly?
A series of glyphs act as a sort of key to the tomb they are connected to. The seal will identify which glyphs to use to reveal the entrance to the tomb. At least, that's what my research indicates.
And why do you need my help with this?
There are 2 tombs nearby. While you find a way to enter one, I will attempt to enter the second. This way, we will accomplish twice the work in half the time.
What do you expect to find inside of these tombs?
Historical documents would be good. The more we can learn about the Dragon Guard and how they hunted, the better chance we'll stand against the dragons. If we're lucky, we may even come upon one of the legendary Dragon Guard weapons.
Oh, hell yeah. I'm all about them legendary weapons. Let's go.
Hey there. My friend Stibbins wanted me to say hello. Tell you thanks again.
Well, he is certainly welcome. I'm always getting him out of his troubles. Wonder he remembered me. Alright, where are they? They're somewhere around here. Yeah, they are. Okay. Off we go.
You better be worth my time.
I really love that the game remembers things that you've done. And don't mind a little farming along the way. Okay, this thing is up and around, so we're gonna be dealing with, well, we can go this way, I guess. Also, by completing the Prologue Quest, there are 2, I guess, in this series. We gain an XP boost for all of Elsewhere, so that will benefit people leveling their new characters. Especially their new, oops, romancers and things. And here's one. Okay, whip of blades. Goofy kids. Right, the next one is over here. Okay. want to disturb the harpies. The story is very sad here. Glyph of bravery. The next one is down here. It up? Oh, it is up. Aha! Whiff of honor. Okay. One of the glyphs is blades, the other one is... That's the hint. Reveal the tomb entrance is that way. Okay. Oops. I was thinking for a moment I was going to have to use the glyphs to decide which of the dungeons I had to go into. But I guess that's not the case. Down here. Oh. Off we go, folks. Ah. Okay. Revealed the tomb door. Okay, this is the tomb door. So we want bravery. Grip of... Got it. Grip of bravery. And glyph of blades, like this. I'm kind of wondering if this is really that easy. Okay. There was a hint in our quest story. With blades, honor is sealed. With bravery, way is revealed. Okay, blades, honor, and bravery. Blades, honor, and there we go. And off we go. Oh, look at this. Beautiful. Yeah, in holy ground, hallowed ground. There's a tablet over here. Can we read it? Tombstone of now Befio? We honor Dragon Guard now Befo, protector of our sacred knowledge, stalwart guardian of our sanctuaries. May his flame burn eternal. Look at the little mouse. The little mice in this game are just perfect. I'm walking respectively. I'm not dashing around. Check inside. What did I get? Windscour Sanctuary map. A map to the Dragonguard Sanctuary known as Windscour. Alright, look at these. These are dragon fighting ballistas. Back out we go.
Ah, there you are.
Oh, new horses.
It appears you were as successful as I. Did your tomb contain anything of note?
Yes, I found a map to a Dragonguard sanctuary.
Interesting. I found a similar map, but to a different location. This might be exactly what my former student was hoping for. Will you come with me to the Abbey of Blades?
But wasn't the abbey destroyed by Manamarco?
The damage was mostly superficial, though there is still much work to do to fully restore the Abbey. My most accomplished student will meet us there. We can give him the maps to both sanctuaries, and he can decide on the next course of action.
You're being rather secretive about this former student.
I think it best if my student introduces himself, in his own way. Here, you should carry both maps and present them to him yourself. Come, I acquired horses to speed us on our journey.
Very well, let's ride to the Abbey of Blades.
We can depart for the Abbey of Blades as soon as you're ready.
It's a pretty horse. Oh, we have butterflies in our stomachs to meet Sai-Sahan again. I know he's in here somewhere.
Follow me, warrior. I find the view from this approach most inspiring. Behold, my home and heart, the Abbey of Blades.
Oh my god. I'm gonna have to take this in. In the
Many
main
blade
quest,
masters
this
earned
was
their title
destroyed and we
from
had to fight the Daedric forces to save
My
people.
student waits inside. I think he'll be pleased to receive the maps you
And it's
carry.
under restoration right now. And I know at the upcoming Dragonhold DLC, we actually, our tasks will begin to actually complete the rebuilding of this place. It's one of the really unique things about this game. They did that for Orsinium, where we had to finish completion of restoration of Orsinium by doing quests. And every time you got through a major section, a new piece of the place would be restored. Alright, so here's everything. Remember, you remember the fight, the Titan here.
Another distraction.
Hey, there he is.
My old friend, Kasura sent word of your imminent arrival. Welcome back to the Abbey of Blades.
Alright, we're going to have a memory picture here. Oh my goodness. Has it been that long, Sai? Literally years. Shot time.
It's good to see you again, Vestige. Ready to once again answer Tamriel's latest cry for help?
Of course. What have you been doing since last we met, Sai?
I returned to the Abbey to help Kasura rebuild. I'm not much of a carpenter, but I do what I can. When the dragons invaded elsewhere, I knew my duty was to fight against them, and I began to search for the wisdom of the ancient Dragon Guard.
Perhaps these maps will help you. They show the location of 2 Dragon Guard sanctuaries.
Yes. The maps appear to be the right age. The sanctuaries they lead to may well contain the knowledge and relics I seek. We must visit these sites as soon as possible. I just need a little time to study them and determine their orientation.
What do you want me to do in the meantime?
Speak to Kasura. She uncovered an ancient Dragon Guard tool known as a Grappling Bow. Such a device may prove useful in our journey to come. Why don't you try to figure out how to best utilize it?
Alright, but first, can I ask you some questions before I go?
Speak quickly, for the sand in the hourglass never stops falling.
What have you been up to since Cold Harbor?
Our grand battle within the Daedric realm. I was ready to lay down my life to protect Tamriel from Molag Bal's dark schemes. Then the battle was done. I was looking for a new purpose when I heard that dragons had returned to elsewhere.
So your new purpose is to stop the dragons.
A noble goal, wouldn't you agree, Vestige? Evil must be defeated. Innocence must be protected. And so we continue to fight. At this point in time, I know of no greater evil than the dragons that rampage over elsewhere.
Why do you want to find a way to battle the dragons?
As far as I know, I'm the last of the Dragon Guard. Once my duty was to protect the Emperor and defend the Empire. Now I must carve a new path from the legends of old. Now I prepare to hunt dragons.
Seems like you're putting a lot of faith in old legends.
Someone needs to take up the mantle. Besides, faith and legends go hand in hand. They are the whetstone that sharpens my blade. Let us see where my faith in old legends takes us before we dismiss the notion that my predecessors were dragon slayers.
Alright. Boy, buddy. Oh boy. Wow. Wow. Can't believe I'm getting emotional over this because... Dude, I killed your girlfriend, you know. And you're treating me like a friend. Alright. Let's go.
Meet with me by the stables after you speak with Kasura.
Warrior, did Sai-Sahan find the maps as interesting as I expected?
Yes, he is studying them now. He suggested I talk with you about the grappling bow.
Ah, yes, the grappling bow. A most useful device. Like someone combined a crossbow with a grappling hook. Loose it at a grappling point and the chain retracts to drag you toward it.
I said the ancient Dragon Guard made use of this device.
So we believe. The device requires incredible skill, however. So far, none of my students have mastered it. Why don't you give it a try? Gather the grappling bow from behind the statue next to the stables, then return here to begin your training.
Alright, I'll gather the grappling bow and give it a try.
I expected you to rise to the challenge. You'll find the grappling bow behind the statue near the stables.
Can you tell me more about the grappling bow?
Well, I can certainly tell you what Sai has told me. When the Dragon Guard hunted dragons, they each crafted their own grappling bow. This one was found in a Dragon Guard's grave.
What did the Dragon Guard use the grappling bow for?
Dragons fly. Dragon Guard do not. Instead, the Dragon Guard utilized the grappling bow to reach higher ground. At least, they did so whenever high points were available.
Can we use the grappling bow against elsewhere dragons?
I don't think any of us will have time to train to that level. With a little practice, however, it could serve as a means for achieving out-of-reach places. I think that's the best we can hope for in this particular instance.
All right. We're gonna play with a new tool. Okay, got the grappling bow. Is it in my quest? Yep.
Ready to train with the grappling bow?
Yes, I am ready.
Use the grappling bow to get up to the roof of the training hall and light the brazier you find there. That will demonstrate your innate skill with the device. After that, talk to Sai and see if he's ready to decipher the maps.
Alright, I'll light the brazier and then speak to Sai.
Start on the ledge of the building behind us. Merely follow the grappling points until you reach the roof of the training hall. Good luck, warrior. And please, try not to injure yourself.
Alright. So, am I supposed to equip this? How do I use it? Where is it? Is there an item? Right, I have a quest thing. So, here we go. Yeah. Well, that didn't work out too well. Oh. Over here. I'm not quite sure. Ah, there we go. Oh, I did it! Okay. Put my stuff away. Put that away too. Alright. Oh, that didn't go so well. Right, I'm there. Why do I pull this out every time I do that? So this is gonna be kind of fun. Well. Distance for this? Um. Ah. That just goes to there. Uh-huh. Okay, I'm seeing it now. Nope, 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 nope. Crap. Alright, I'm starting to get it, but why do I have to have my weapon out? Alright, off we go. Back to there. Okay. Back to there. No. That. Okay. And... nice. Okay. Okay, got that. And... stupid weapon back. I did it! I did it! I want to do it some more. Alright, Sai. Well, that was nice meeting you. I'm gonna be doing this through the rest of the evening. Because this is dang fun. It's fun. Where else can I grapple to? Can I grapple to that? Okay. Can grapple into the window. Hello. I'm in your house now. How many of these are there? They're all over the place. Okay. There's lots of horses. Alright, Sai.
This old warrior has deciphered the first map. It leads to the Windscour Temple, hidden atop the ruins of Hunding's Watch. I saw the light of the brazier. I take it you were able to utilize the grappling bow?
Yes, I used it to reach the roof of the training hall.
Excellent. As the saying goes, a weapon is only as reliable as the soldier who wields it. With that being said, it would be best not to drop the device. It's incredibly old. Now, are you ready to depart for Windscour Temple?
What are we looking for in the Windscour Temple?
Anything we can use against the dragons. Tomes describing hunting techniques and strategies, weapons. Honestly, whatever appears to be useful. If you spot something of value, let me know.
I'm ready to depart for Windscour Temple.
Let's be on our way then. Kasura has agreed to let us borrow her horses. The sooner we search these Dragon Guard sanctuaries, the sooner we can uncover their secrets.
Alright, goodbye. Alright, we're going to Alright, this is the one I used before. Alright. I feel like I'm falling out of my chair.
I'll secure the horses while you go on ahead.
Okay. Mixed up with everybody else. Alright. Has been a while since we've been out here. And Sai takes care of his horse. Look at his horse. It's all fuzzy. Got a big fuzzy horse. Alright, let's see where this thing is. Put the drink down. Oh. It's been a while since we've been in that temple. I think everything is all friendly to me now. But we'll find out. No, they're not friendly anymore. It is on kind of the other side of this. Above. Do we have to go outside of here? Okay. Find our way around. Yeah, it must be above. Oh, how annoying is this gonna be? Come on, there's a way up here somewhere. Nope. I'm pretty sure I remember going up in this whole complex. There was like a stair.
I'm hurt.
Up.
Can you help me?
Nope. There's somebody else trying to get up there. I don't remember how we did this so a long time ago. Yeah. It. There we go. Okay, so I think it's around. There we go. Yeah.
I'll secure the horses while you go on ahead.
Well, that didn't help. Alright, I'm up here. So there's a portal. Take you up here, but we have to go down there. Okay. That's good to know. Save some time next time I do another run through of this quest. I'm gonna do it again on a couple of other characters because I really want to see if there's any difference how they're being treated or what kind of things Sai says to them. Okay.
Though we may search for the Dragon Guard's secrets, we must be careful not to disrespect their sanctuary. Take only what you believe will be useful to our cause.
Kidoki. Alright, off we go. It's just you and me, Sai. Okay. Take this. The marker. Gonna be beautiful. Oh my goodness.
To think that a Dragon Guard sanctuary was hidden beneath Hunding's watch all this time.
Screenshot time. Yeah, and Kalima will be very respectful of all of it. My other characters may not. Well, I let them behave different.
It seems this sanctuary won't easily give up its secrets. Come,
Tablets.
let us speak.
Oh, there's tablets. Are the tablets important to this quest? Let's speak. Must give us instructions.
It appears the sanctuary's archives are out of reach. There doesn't even appear to be a place to use the grappling bow. I don't know how to proceed.
There must have been a way for the Dragon Guard to reach it.
I agree. After all, with the proper application of will, the way always opens. Perhaps the answer lies in these statues.
Do you know anything about these statues?
I am familiar with these personages. The statues represent the 4 greatest Grand Masters the Dragon Guard have ever known. Gellin Brawl, who helped establish the Order. Etienne Valiusis, who chronicled their history, and so forth.
How do these Grand Masters help us reach that ledge?
A brazier stands before each. Perhaps if we were to light them, they would reveal a way forward. Though I also suspect there's a proper order to it all. Read each statue's plaque and see if they contain any clues.
Alright, I will read the plaques and try to light them.
We honor you, Grand Masters of old. May your flames burn eternal.
Flames burn eternal. Grandmaster Fiora? (2808 to 2835) 20. She who oversaw Alduin's wall that recorded the dragon's rise and fall. We honor her, this 3rd Grandmaster who led us through victory and Grandmaster Gellenbrol. First of the Grandmasters laid to rest. Excuse me. First of the Grandmasters laid to rest, appointed by the Son of the West. We honor him with brazier bright. May he watch over our endless fight. Right, here's one. Okay. Grandmaster Etienne Volusus, chronicler of our sacred pursuit, honored as modest, honest, and astute. She is the last Grandmaster that we praise, by prayer and faith and by braziers. Last. Grandmaster Vashupir, he who honored Akatosh's light, who fought against the blackest beast's light, is the second we praise by fire and prayer as we honor the oath the Dragon Guard shared. 2. Right, and we know now number 3 is over here. And it is in the form of an X, which was one of the symbols that we uncovered. Means something like bravery or
That did it.
something.
Look, a grapple point has appeared on the platform above. What an archive. If the Empire knew anything, it was the value of keeping good records.
Alright, time to read. Tales of the Akaviri, handed down through the Dragon Guard for generations. Unfortunately, only its title has been translated. Dragon Guard Ranks and Ceremony, a book that appears to describe Dragon Guard ranks and ceremonies for promotion. Dragon Guard Uniform Regulations. A manual for the different types of Dragon Guard uniforms and their many regulations, from ceremonial robes to dragon hunting armor. Dun, 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 dun. Searching for the Horn of Jidori, Part 1. Written by Commander Oholin of the Dragon Guard. The Dragon Guard is dying. This is something I cannot deny, no matter how I wish it were not so. Yet I also cannot deny that it was our Order's own ineptitude that led us down this path. It was we who failed to protect our Emperor, we who allowed that vile snake to swallow the Empire whole. Disbanded, disgraced, those of us left with the decency of shame have scattered to the winds. And so our pride is broken and our order in disarray. But I have learned of an artifact which may become our salvation, the Horn of Jidori. Legend states that it is the most powerful dragon horn that our order ever created, possessed of a mysterious self-replenishing magic unlike any other dragon horn. With such a relic, I believe we can rally others to our cause and bring honor back to the Dragon Guard. It seems, however, that Windscour does not hold the Horn of Jidori, and so we travel to Storm Talon next, in hopes that we may find the Dragon Horn within that sanctuary's halls.
How goes the search? Come, tell me what you discovered so far.
I found something, Sai.
Have you found anything useful? Dragon hunting techniques, perhaps? Maybe even a weapon?
I found a journal. The Dragon Guard came here in search of the Horn of Jidori.
The Horn of Jidori? This journal claims it's a dragon horn of great power, and the last of the original Dragon Guard went in search of it. Incredible. I thought dragon horns were merely legends, but according to this, at least one exists.
This seems like the sort of relic you were searching for.
Indeed. A dragon horn would give us the edge we desperately need to combat the dragon invasion of elsewhere. Provided this horn is as powerful as the journal indicates.
They didn't find the dragon horn here, but they were going to search Storm Talon Temple next.
Storm Talon Temple. That's the location revealed by the second map. It's near the entrance to Afrin's Hold in Stormhaven. We should head there at once and see what we can find.
I'd like to take a look around a bit more before I leave.
I recommend you show your respects to the Grand Masters before you depart. We owe them all a great deal.
Oh, everybody else is here. Hello. There are more tablets to read. No? Pretty nice. Battle axe. Take if I wanted. Yep, there's just some lootables in here. Guess I'm pretty done looking. Alright, Sai, come back here. Ready to go?
I recommend you show your respects to the Grand Masters before you depart. We owe them all a great deal.
Alright, I'm ready to go to Storm Talon Temple. I go up in here. Another epic
this
place.
is Storm Talon Temple. Seems more like a maze than a sanctuary.
Yep, it's a maze.
It appears the sanctuary has fallen into ruin, blocking our path to the archives. As the Dragon Guards say, every path is worthy of pursuit. Though it seems the path we seek is a rather tricky one.
Do you have any ideas?
Why don't you try using your grappling bow? There may be a path forward that we just can't see from this vantage point. I suggest you pick a direction and see where it takes you. If you become stuck, feel free to return here and try again.
Alright, I'll try to grapple to the archives. Exactly where are we heading? We want to go over here. But cross. Oh. Okay, what are our options here? Looks like we can go down these stairs.
Excellent work. Now see what you can find in the archives.
All right. Oh, this is such a cool place. Formalities of Drakengard correspondence. Various rules and guidelines for how Drakengard soldiers should write reports. Okay. This is an empty bookshelf, but there's a guide to fishing and Tamriel on it. I forgot we actually still read bookshelves to learn things that we don't know. Oh, book about the darkest divinities. Ah, God, we can't read all the books. Ivory Lord. Oh, we could, you know, holy cow. I remember somebody was saying about this quest that there was locations they wish they could go back to. But the fact that I'm not learning a new book means I already have these books in my inventory somewhere. Alright. List of deceased dragons. List of dragons defeated by the Dragon Guard and the year they were killed. Note that no further information. Fire dragons, a burning menace. This charred book is impossible to read aside from its gilded title. Oh, where is it? Not here? Okay, something about the curse of the... Oh, I don't know. Curse of a black beast, but it doesn't say anything else about it. Amazing. I like this place. Alright, searching for the Horn of Jidori, Part 2, written by Commander Holden of the Dragon Guard. After scouring the tombs of Stormtalon, I finally discovered that the Horn of Jidori, so I wonder if that's a spelling error, is housed in Dark Water Temple. We should find the entrance to this sanctuary a little ways south of Windhelm in Eastmarch. I also found records that indicate something a bit hard to believe. According to several reports, the Dragonhorn we seek is indestructible, both from physical and magical means. I know of no other Dragonhorn that had such power. How was the Dragon Guard able to create this weapon? It also makes me curious as to what matter of dragon the Horn of Jidori was carved from. It must have been a truly powerful beast. Was he called Jidori? It seems unlikely given the name distinctly Khajiiti sound. Let us hope that when we find the dragon horn, we too shall uncover its secrets.
Any luck over there?
Yes. I found something.
Were you able to find the Horn of Jidori?
No, but I found another journal. It says the dragon horn resides in Darkwater Temple.
Interesting. We should prepare to face further challenges. Neither Windscour nor Stormtalon were easy to navigate. I suspect this next sanctuary will prove similarly difficult. Does the book indicate where this dark water is located?
The sanctuary is in Eastmarch, south of Windhelm.
We can take the horses to Windhelm and then search on foot from there.
Let's head for Darkwater Temple right now. It would have been more fun to sit around grapple hooking all over the place, but I think I want to get on with the story. Right, we are in Windhelm, and we have to go there. Another amazing cave. Like this one is not very big. Oh, Sai's reading. He's reading
I
all
don't
the
see a way
things.
farther into the sanctuary. Perhaps you'll have better luck.
Oh, look at the dragon skulls. Alright, let's start from here.
No, that doesn't seem helpful. You should try looking somewhere else.
Well, Sai was reading this book pretty much. You don't need to read that story. Okay, he's gonna stand over here.
Nothing useful yet?
Well, don't get all upset. It's Sheriff Dahlia. Well, not right now. Right now, it's the Sijic monk Kalima. Maria Len, I know you're nervous about leading the initiates tomorrow, but there's nothing to it. Just do your best to encourage them to honor those who came before, and to be the best Dragon Guard they can be. If you did want to test their wits, however, I came up with a riddle for how to get across the chasm. Chasm, potato, potato. You can even make it into a competition. Whoever solves it first can have the privilege of shining both our boots. After all, what is the point of moving up the ladder if we can't reap some benefits? I am doing story mode. This is a prologue quest to the next DLC coming up here pretty quick in October for a series of quests, a year-long story for this game. And so right now I'm working with, I've just reunited with a character from the main story that I haven't seen, literally have not seen in 4 years in my entire gaming of this game. There was the main story, and then he went off to do his own thing. So this is kind of like a reunion for this character. I do kind of roleplay her. I have roleplayed her in Conan Exiles as well. Story mode is kind of a roleplay mode where I read all the stuff back and participate in conversation of the quest. Alright, so the riddle: take the dust of our fallen foe and offer it to the altar. As you walk the path of the Dragon Guard, may your steps never falter.
A grapple point, and there's an urn beside it. Why don't you see what it contains?
Okay. Yeah. This is Sai. She's always had a minor, kind of major crush on him. And she's one of the 2% of people who ever killed his girlfriend. But he's not treating her badly. We had to save the world. It was necessary.
That's dragon bone powder. The ancient Dragon Guard used it in their ceremonies.
Alright, and I'm gonna do this with a skeleton.
Of course. The powder reveals a hidden path. Follow it, quickly!
Oh my god. The last time I did something very similar to this is in Craglorn Quest. Public Quest, actually. Where we have to throw dust to find the magical path.
Another archive. No Dragonhorn in sight. Let's look around.
All right. Here. Oh, first try. On this quest, we've been searching temples for these documentation of this magical horn that can be used against dragons. This is part 3. Searching for the Horn of Jidori, part 3, written by Commander Olin of the Dragon Guard. My travels and research have led me to the sanctuary with the hope that I would find the Horn of Jidori within. Alas, it seems that while the great dragon horn once rested within these halls, it has long since been stolen away. And by the few accounts I could discover, I believe that the theft was performed by none other than a dragon. While it pains me to learn of such a grave dishonor to our order, I am more resolved than ever to get back what is rightfully ours. I have surmised that we'll find this foul creature in a dormant volcano located in southern Elsewhere. I have also learned its name, Valkozin. The map included herein shows the way to its lair. If we find this beast, we will find the dragon horn, and I can think of no greater pleasure than slaying such an enemy. It is time for myself and my fellow soldiers to finally prove the might of the Dragon Guard. After all, what better way to return our glory than with a dragon hunt? Though we are small in number, we are brave of heart. We are Dragon Guard, and we will face this dragon or die in the attempt, as our order always has.
Have you found something?
Yes, I have, Sai. This one has the best, definitely one of the best questing systems, the best stories that I have come across. The other one that I enjoy for stories is Star Wars: The Old Republic. If they're just fetch quests, they bore the crap out of me. If it's repetitive, they bore the crap out of me. But I've always enjoyed every quest, even side quests in this game. Okay. In fact, I got emotional when I saw this character again for the first time in real life 4 years. Because the main quest gave me a emotional attachment to the 5 companions of the main quest.
Did you find anything? Something about the Dragonhorn?
I found another journal. It says a dragon named Valoksin stole the Dragonhorn.
By Lecky's blade! Of all the possibilities I imagined, that was never among them. No matter the dangers, we must retrieve that Dragonhorn. The fate of Elsewhere depends on it. Did the journal indicate where Valoksin lairs?
Valoksin. The dragon makes its lair in a dormant volcano in southern Elsewhere. The journal included a map.
Such a journey requires planning and preparation. Let's return to the Abbey of Blades and check in with Kasura.
Hold on. I want to look
This
around.
Dragon Guard Sanctuary.
Okay. Most of every bookshelf, unless it's burnt out, has an actual book in it. The lore is strong in this game. There is so much lore. So much to learn. I'm looking around. Because this is one of those quests where you'll never come back here again. So this is kind of one of those quests. You enjoyed DCU, but that's because I love comics, but I found WoW to be ugh, and most others have been ugh, yeah. Yeah, I tried WoW for a little bit. I couldn't do it with its repetitive stuff. DCU, I probably heard of it, but I don't think I ever tried it. Okay, so I'm kind of seeing it's. This is a beautiful spot, though.
These Dragon
Let's
Guard
go.
sanctuaries.
This screenshot right here, the sanctuary in the main quest line was completely destroyed. It's now partially rebuilt. And the next DLC, when we finish, as we finish the quest line for the next DLC, this place will be rebuilt. Each quest will contribute to the completion of this sanctuary. So if that's something that they do really well in this game, is giving you a sense of immersion and accomplishment.
The warrior returns. Was your search of the Dragon Guard sanctuary successful?
We learned of a Dragon Guard weapon called the Horn of Jidori. It's a powerful dragon horn.
A dragon horn? I have heard of such relics in stories and legends.
This one has unique powers, but it was stolen by a dragon.
Stolen by a dragon? Well, Sai-Sahan has always enjoyed a good challenge. How will you find this creature?
A journal containing its map. Well, I found it. It lies in southern Elsewhere.
A long way to go. But such a relic is what Sai was hoping to find when he set forth upon this path. May Leki watch over you, warrior. You and Sai both.
Thank you, Kasora.
I assume you told Kasura of our adventure, warrior.
Yes, I did.
When you brought the Dragon Guard sanctuary maps to me, I had no idea what we would find. Hunting techniques, perhaps. Maybe a weapon or two. But the promise of a dragon horn. That's more than I dreamed possible after all this time.
We don't have the dragon horn yet.
Those who risk nothing inadvertently risk it all. Either we face this single dragon to gain a dragon horn, or we face a horde without such a weapon at our side. But what's risk without reward? Here's something for the aid you provided thus far.
Yay! More stuff for my house. With dragons threatening elsewhere, the ancient order of the Dragon Guard reforms to relentlessly hunt these mighty creatures. This majestic banner serves as a call to arms for those who seek to join their efforts.
The journals we discovered in the Dragon Guard sanctuaries point to one obvious conclusion. The Horn of Jidori exists, but was stolen by the dragon Valokson. We must enter the dragon's lair in southern Elsewhere and retrieve the horn.
That happened so long ago. Can we be sure the dragon horn still exists?
The journals indicated that the horn was indestructible, and Stendar knows that dragons are as close to immortal and unchanging as the earth and sky. Fate has placed the Horn of Jidori in our path for a purpose. I believe that with all my heart.
Were you able to determine the location of the dragon's lair?
Despite its age, the map included with the journal clearly shows where we must go. A dormant volcano in southern Elsewhere. I ask you, friend, will you make this journey with me?
I will accompany you to the dragon's lair, Sai.
The horses will carry us to the nearest port. From there, we can charter a boat and sail to southern Elsewhere. Thanks to the map you found in Darkwater Temple, it should be easy enough to find Valokson's lair.
Okay, I'm gonna ask all of these questions, but before we do that, Preston, don't worry, you don't have to sort my house in Elder Scrolls Online. I promise. I have a place for all my stuff. I have a lot of houses and a lot of places to put all the stuff. Don't worry. Batman and Superman comic. There's a. Isn't there an MMO where you can just create your own superheroes? Kind of a. I don't know how good it is, but I know there is one. Okay, so Sai has some things to discuss here. First of all, before we depart, can we review what we learned at the Dragon Guard sanctuaries?
An excellent idea. Wisdom and reason are sharpened into focus every time we scrutinize the things we learned. What would you like to discuss?
Oh, Champion Online. I think that's the one I was thinking of. What is the significance of the Horn of Jidori?
When Emperor Varen made me captain of his Dragon Guard, I swore to protect the Empire. With the return of the dragons, I knew I had to find a way to fight the beasts, just like the Dragon Guard of old. The Horn of Jidori could be our best weapon.
The horn is a weapon?
It's a dragon horn of great power, nearly indestructible and able to replenish its innate magic. It has no equal. With the Horn of Jidori, we have a chance to defeat the dragons of elsewhere. Without it, the dragons have a distinct advantage.
What do we know about Valkozen's lair?
The journal described a dormant volcano near the coast of southern Elsewhere, though I suspect we'll find a cave or ruin nearby. Dragons prefer secure lairs and aren't known to nest out in the open. Plus, it needs a place to hide the stolen horn.
How do you think Valkozen managed to steal the dragon horn?
I never heard of Valkozen before we saw the name in the journal. But dragons are clever creatures. Besides, the Dragon Guard was dissolved around that time. In all likelihood, the sanctuary was abandoned, leaving the Horn of Jidori undefended.
Al, the big question, Sai. What the hell was that? Don't ruin my immersion by blowing a dragon horn I haven't found yet. Are we truly prepared to face a dragon?
What an unusual question. As I understand it, you've already faced a mighty dragon. After all, great deeds set the stage for great victories.
It's true, I battled the dragons Satronax and Marsalog on another character.
And lived to tell such a glorious tale. I hear they were mighty battles both, filled with fearsome vampires and fiery destruction. You have proven yourself a worthy warrior, ready to hunt down the Dragon Valkozen.
Wait, actually, this character did go through the dungeons. So she has fought those two. But I had allies to aid me in that fight. Can we face a dragon with just the two of us?
Regardless of the risks we face, we have a duty to Tamriel to retrieve this dragon horn. Besides, I assure you that I am well up to the task of hunting a dragon. I earned both my title of Blade Master and the rank of Captain of the Dragon Guard.
Alright, you've convinced me. I'm ready to depart. Off we go. We're fighting a dragon by ourselves. This character has a really kind of bad. She is a mage. She could pull out some ranged stuff, but she's stamina based and she has mostly melee. No bow. I mean, I think we throw daggers at people. That's our main range thing.
The dragon's lair should be nearby. Be on your guard, warrior.
Wait, he's taking off. Don't leave me alone. How beautiful is that? Wait for me. Oh, he's already gone in there. This is a Khajiit ruin. The beautiful statues.
Curious. It seems this place once served as a Kwama mine, though it appears abandoned now.
No, it's not abandoned. There's a bunch of Kwama here. Oh, gonna have to fight. Yeah, we're gonna. Okay, where do we have to go? We have to go there. So kind of go around and behind this thing. Up we go. Oh, come on. Off we go.
Visitors, I have not entertained guests in untold centuries. You hide in the shadows, beast. Come fight us in the light! You sound just like the dragon guard who last graced these halls.
Alright, where is he? Sorry, really? Come on. Ow. Take care of bugs. Come on, dude. Okay, there's a little letter here. And I do read these things because I'll never be in here again. Dearest customers, congratulations on your purchase. As you can see, I spared no expense importing the finest Kwama that Morrowind has to offer. The Queen has plenty of loyal guards at her disposal, and egg production is steadily rising every year. All you must do is maintain the colony and reap the benefits. And rest assured, your initial payment for such a bounty will soon lead to far greater wealth. As the proud owners of the only Kwama mine within the borders of Elsewhere, you are the only stakeholders in this currently untapped Kwama egg market. Supply dark elves with their favorite treat. Tempt a Khajiit with an exotic delicacy. The possibilities are nearly endless. If you require any assistance, feel free to call upon my residence at once, and I will do my best or my utmost to aid you. Yours truly, the illustrious Azshigdro, humble merchant. Okay. Found evidence of who probably set people up because apparently it didn't work out too well.
The dragon guard who sought the Horn of Jidori in ages past. May your light burn eternal, old warrior.
Alright, I hope this doesn't happen to us. Come on, Sai, let's go. We're gonna go find a dragon. And he will just hand over what we want, and we'll just go away.
You seek the horn of my cowardly brother? Pathetic. Like the dragon guard before you, death will be your only reward. The Horn of Jidori? Is that the horn of Aloxan's brother?
One more dragon guard remains, okay?
It appears this soldier was killed by Kwama. It must have been a massive swarm.
Okay, one other way to go. This way.
Stay alert. I fear the beast lays a trap for us.
These pitiful Dragon Guard found only death in Veloxen's lair.
This isn't Veloxen. He's talking about him in like a third person. There he is.
The dragon's roar has stirred the Kwama. Defend yourself! The dragon uses Kwama as a form of defense. How cowardly.
Oy. Here, Sai. We're gonna do a family picture if you like it or not. Here we go. Come here, Sai. Thank you. It's special journey already. All right. So who is that dragon?
Step quickly. We don't want to be caught in the open.
Hey. Hey. Give that advice, thank you.
Bicep scales. A drawbridge blocks our way. See if you can find any clue as to how to operate the pulleys.
Clues. Okay, well I see a thing over there. Alright, clues. Heck. Search for clues. I'm looking. I'm looking. Can I get up here? I see a clue that I can't get to. Right. I hope it's supposed to be over there. Cause it's gonna be kind of game breaking, guys, if we can't get to the clue. Cause we can't climb. And long way down. Search for clues. Say, come on.
Notice the pulleys? They should help us lower the drawbridge. Unfortunately, I'm not sure which combination of settings will open the way. See if you can find anything that could assist us.
Oh, der. Yeah. Forgot we had the grappling hook. The dragon refuses to confront us directly, but its roars send hordes of Kwama to attack. We were overwhelmed by the sheer number of the creatures. Of the 4 of us who came to retrieve the Horn of Jidori, only I remain. A drawbridge blocks my path forward. I know that the pulleys must somehow be connected to the bridge, but it's hard to concentrate after losing so much blood. I can hear the Kwama scratching along the walls and the dragon flies nearby. It taunts me, assured of its own victory. It keeps repeating a phrase over and over again. Kinarthi flies overhead. Alkosh stands in glory. The main bows before their greatness. It relates to pulleys, I know, but by the divines, I don't know how. As my blood pools and my eyesight fades, I realize that all we did accomplished nothing, and I can't even face the beast who mocks me. All I can say is a prayer for my fallen companions, and for me, Sergeant Baraha. Kinarthi flies overhead. Alkosh stands in glory in the main bows. Okay. Kinarthi. Okay.
Notice the pulleys? They should help us lower the drawbridge. Unfortunately, I'm not sure which combination of settings will open the way.
Tried to lower the drawbridge.
See if you can find anything
She left a note behind which contains a riddle.
Tried to lower the drawbridge, you say? Well, that certainly doesn't bode well for us. Tell me the riddle.
Kinarthi flies overhead. Alkosh stands in glory, and the main bows before greatness.
Kinarthi is the Khajiiti god of travel, not unlike Tava, the bird god. Alkosh is called Akatosh by most, the dragon god of time. And the main is a Khajiiti spiritual leader.
What do they have to do with the pulleys?
Each pulley features an icon. A bird, an hourglass, or a Khajiit. This riddle must hint toward where to position the 2 pulleys of each icon. Remember, Kinarthi flies overhead. Alkosh stands in glory. The main bows before their greatness.
Okay, so the bird is high, the hourglass is in the middle, and the Khajiit is at the bottom. Hourglass in the middle. Khajiit at the bottom. Hi. Glass in the middle. And the Khajiit.
I see it. The Horn of Jidori is just ahead.
Like that. This isn't gonna be that easy. Die, don't go charging off like that. Alright. Alright, I got it. Goodbye, let's go.
At last, the Horn of Jidori. Now we finally have a chance against this dragon threat.
Here, Sai, you should take the dragon horn. Uh-oh.
We have reclaimed the Horn
Oh,
of
shut
Jidori.
up, Sai. Let's just go. We don't have to scream and yell at the dragon.
A dragon's
attacks.
horn will
To
be
arms.
given.
Oh,
Pity I don't share my brother's sentiment.
oh my goodness. What? Oh, oh. Oh my goodness. Hi. Okay, we're dealing with the bugs first. Can I throw daggers at you yet? Oh, we have to defeat all the things.
Prepare yourself. I'm going to blow the horn.
Ow! Alright, where's my ultimate? He just totally went. Oh, there he is. Okay. No, no. No, don't do that, fuck.
Prepare yourself. I'm going to blow the horn.
Grigol! Grigol! Hus Roda!
Ow! Stop it! Annoying me.
Oxen is dead. We should return to the Abbey of Blades.
I did it! We killed a dragon. Woo! Oh, Sai. You're alright. You're fine. Fine. You're fine.
A moment, if you please. Our battle against Veloxen left me quite exhausted. Return to the Abbey of Blades and let Kasura know that we succeeded. I will follow as soon as I can.
I like leaving you here. Bye. Now we have a picture then. Wish I had a picture of the dragon head. Right, here we go. That. Do, 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 do. Kill the dragon. Should be pretty close to the end. I heard somebody say it took 40 minutes, but they might have not read all the stuff and the things. Let's go hang out in the wagon without a horse. Oops.
It is good to see you hale and whole, warrior. But where is Sai? Did something happen?
Sai is fine. We defeated Veloxen and retrieved the Horn of Jidori.
You found the Dragonhorn. By Leki's perfect blade, that is good news. Thank you, warrior. You did far more than help Sai Sahan recover the wisdom of the Dragon Guard. Because of your efforts, he finally has a way to combat this dragon invasion.
Sai should be along shortly.
I've returned, and I bring the Dragonhorn. Come, let us speak. Now that we have the Horn of Jidori, our true work begins. As the saying goes, strike when the opportunity appears, or stand by and do nothing. I can never do nothing.
And the Horn of Jidori is an opportunity?
Most certainly. You saw how it knocked Veloxen out of the sky, granting us a significant advantage in battle. If it's as indestructible as the journal says, it will prove invaluable in the battles to come. I just wish we knew the Horn's origin.
Does the origin of the Dragonhorn matter?
Veloxen implied that the Dragonhorn was willingly given by another of its kind. But what manner of dragon would give away its own horn? And for what purpose? Well, perhaps things will become clearer with more study.
Okay. A dragon gave it to us willingly. Who is that dragon? What is your next move, Sai?
I must train with the Dragonhorn and prepare for what lies ahead. And so must you, warrior. When the time comes, I will call for your aid. Together, we shall fight back against the dragons and drive them from elsewhere. This, I swear to you.
So, for reward, we've received a Dragonhorn curio crafted with great care. This Dragonhorn replica celebrates your past triumph with Sai Sahan against Veloxen. Sai, you're gonna have to say this name for me more than once, probably 1,000 times. Simply blow and a wave emanates from it. It does not, however, affect dragons. Awarded for completing the quest, the Horn of Jidori.
When the Dragon Guard dies, we say a prayer. May your flame burn eternal. It's a promise to honor them, a desire for their legacy to live on, and it's an oath that we uphold to never forget those who came before. An oath I will always honor.
There's the question. After you train with the Dragonhorn, what happens next?
Reports tell me that the dragons have moved into southern Elsewhere. ravaging towns and villages along the way. That is where I will go. And I'll send for you when I get there.
Just the two of us? Will that be enough to turn the tide of the dragons?
We won't be alone. We'll rally others to our cause. Those willing to take up the mantle of the dragon hunters of old. It will be glorious. We still have so much to learn, though. So much to do to reignite the Dragon Guard.
Have you spoken with the other companions lately?
I've been far too busy. Between helping rebuild the Abbey and finding a way to fight the dragon invasion and elsewhere, there's been little time to socialize.
Okay, here is the answer I've been wondering about. This character that I have right now, the main quest, you have to kill one of your 5 companions. I chose to kill Lyris on this character. And Sai Sahan was in love with Lyris, so phew, this is the question, the tough question. How are you handling Lyris's death?
It's not a matter I'd like to discuss, Vestige. Not when there's still so much to do. I don't plan to forget her, of course, but there is little time to deal with grief when so much is at stake.
Okay. So he's just gonna bury it. Alright. Okay. Alright. Good. Alright. I'm not on the... You know, he's still my friend. Still on his buddy list. Understands what happened and why he had to do it. But let's look at our memento now. There we go. And where will I put the Dragon Guard banner? I should put it at the Hall of the Lunar Champion because that seems appropriate. And that appears to be it for the Prologue Quest for the upcoming DLC of Dragonhold. So you get a memento and a piece of furnishing and a little title that says you're the companion of Sai Sahan. An answer, a little bit of an answer as to whether or not the one that I'm really curious about though is one of my characters actually killed Sai Sahan. So I'm kind of wondering how that's gonna be dealt with. Alright, this is my big Kashidi mansion, not mansion, but a ruin where I have placed the dragon horde. So dragon horde. Well maybe I'll put the banner in here. Where? Because this section needs some decorating. Gallery or parlor banners. I've got Malakath, that's gonna go in another house. Dragon Guard banner. It actually seems a little too fancy for this place. Aren't really good spots to put it. I could put it in the Sijic Villa. Place kinda... It needs other stuff. I want this, I'm gonna eventually put a bunch of trees and flowers and plants and it's just gonna be a garden in here. When I get around to it. Oh, this is quite a loading screen. Audio so. Alright, here we go. This is the Grand Surgic Villa. This is something that was given away to the player base last year when we completed community goals on both the US and European servers. It was an amazing contest. It was quickly, everybody helped everybody else to accomplish the goals to get this house. It was very, 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 very cool. Yeah. So I've been slowly over the year decorating it. I've got all of my goddesses here. I have Debella, Meridia, and the other side I believe is Azura. So, but with these big houses, you really need all of the furnishing you can get because it, there's my holiday wreath and, this is Kalima's husband. He's soul shriven. Okay. Kind of a family problem we have. Alright, where are we gonna put the banner? That seems like perfect. And this one down. Could put it up here. Thing. Could put it right. Oh. Okay. And the other one we'll put in Dragon Guard 1. Banner of Malakath will go back to our orc home. Also very we are putting these things up not quite as big as the their Akatosh. Yeah, it's actually quite small. Alright, let's bring it down here. Where are you? Come back. Put you down here. Good. Okay. And that's it. There is an achievement. I don't know what we're... can't remember. I have to look at that. There's an achievement for everybody to get this Prologue Quest completed. And what is it called? During the Dragon Rise event, which is going on right now. Let's see. Got meet the character. We got play the Dragonhold. Prologue free. And let's see. Should you complete the Dragonhold Prologue Quest during the Dragon Rise in-game event until going on right now until October 14th, you'll help the ESO community unlock a zone-wide gold acquisition bonus in Northern Elsewhere, part of the Elsewhere chapter. Community progress and all of its activities and rewards on the Dragon Rise official. Okay, so we go off questing in Elsewhere. We should be getting extra gold for everything we do. And yeah, it doesn't really oh wait, Prologue Quest. Okay. The XP bonus is active. It's been 100% unlocked based on the number of dragons slain by the population of this server. And 47% of the population has completed the Prologue Quest, so we have not yet unlocked the gold boost for Elsewhere, so make sure that if you have this game and this DLC, well actually you don't even need, I'm sorry, it's funny because you don't need the DLC to do the Prologue Quest, but it only benefits the people who own the DLC, so kind of weird like that. But everybody else should have been getting the community rewards. We've already received a green dragon imp pet. We've already received the Grim Harvester costume, and we've already received the Dragon's Treasure Trove. Everybody got that. Oh, it is, sorry, that's all Elsewhere players again. And that's really kind of sad that the Prologue Quest is even part of this, because people who don't own it can do it, but they don't get the reward. Anyway, Elsewhere is on sale also, so probably now is a good time to pick it up. Anyway, that's probably it for me. Just kind of checking to see how much Elsewhere costs. Not seeing it. Store. Oh, the store. Elsewhere. I'm not seeing a sale on Elsewhere. I thought there was one. Right, never mind. Anyway, that's it for me. It is already after 1 a.m. and I do have to go to work. So everybody who stopped by and had a conversation with me, thank you. And if I was a little busy with the quest and not talking, sorry. That's kind of the way I am when I do the story quests. I get like that. I also get like that when I'm role-playing. I get like that when I'm doing dungeons or playing with other people. So anyway, thank you for sticking with me, and I will see you later. See if there's anybody I can throw a host to. A lot of people are not playing Conan because it's so messed up. Okay, I don't really see anybody, so I'll just go ahead and quit the stream, and it will go into an auto host mode. So if you're still here, you might see somebody new. Let me check if there's anybody streaming on the Nethermoon. Nope. Okay, that's it. That's it for today. Thank you very much for stopping by. Like, it took me 2 hours to do this, but I do like to take my time to read everything. At least once. I will do this with other characters and I'll probably zip right through it and skip dialogue and all that kind of stuff. But for the stream, I wanted to do the dialogue. Anyway, take care everybody, and I will see you next time. Bye bye!